We should start by taking the deepest breaths and inhale and exhale that you can comfortably. And each time the breath goes down, I want you to try to imagine it passing each body part. How it can start from the nose, travel to the back of the throat, down into your chest, through your esophagus, into your stomach, and down into your pelvis. And the same way back up. I like to think of it as it traveling from the very top, the top chakra of your head, trying to get it down to your toes. And the slower you can do it, and staying as comfortable as possible, will keep you in a deeper state. Call this central channel breathing, and it makes your whole body relax. I want you to try to feel as though you may be walking, may not be walking, maybe floating or traveling towards a peaceful feeling or a peaceful place. This is where nobody is at, but people are still with you, but you are on your own. This is where you can disconnect from your stresses, anxiety, and all the heartache that you might have. This is where you can truly feel your own energy and peace. And as you keep breathing, you might see light or you might see an environment that gives you ease. It's good to focus on peace and calmness within yourself. Through this feeling, I hope you can relate it to your life, how it happens, how it comes and goes, and we let it go. We let the world take it away. So this feeling is natural and it's our deepest state where everything else is filtered out. In some cases, you may be high in the air, traveling on the ground, but I don't want you to think of anything very specific. I want you to focus on your own feeling of peace and calmness. When you see yourself, I want you to have no judgment and no and don't hold on to a past perception of yourself. Each day and each second that we live is a new time for us. It can be correlated with the past, but it can also be new. This is allowed to us through our own peace, to have honesty with yourself that you are who you are and you are who you love. For each feeling that you have that comes and goes, I want you to keep focusing on your peace and your calmness. Throughout life, there's always a battle if you choose to. Your choice can always be this feeling of peace and calmness. Circumstances can be tests, and your feelings and emotions can be a choice. Give yourself to your own peace to manifest it. It's quite easy. It is your own will within inside you that you can have compassion and be honest with yourself about how you have projected. Each projection that you have done can be squashed out by your peace and calmness. It's a balance of life that we think is out of control, and really it is our own choice. It's our own creation. Think about love. Loving yourself has been hard. It's only been hard because of the world and how you've reacted. Thinking that you have no control and that sometimes you feel helpless. But love is always there. Love is always a choice. And when you see the love of life and see how precious it is, you can apply that to each situation that comes from the world around you and what it's trying to teach you. It might not always seem fair, and love may seem like a betrayal at times, but love is always there. We can sometimes take it for granted, but the love for yourself is always a choice and is always there to receive. While continuing to breathe deep inside, following the breath, imagining it passing through each part of your body. Remember that there's an energy that is traveling with it. Not just the chemical properties and the oxygen flowing, but the motion that you're giving your body is like a rhythm. And if you can slow your rhythm, you can slow your reaction. You can slow your emotion down. to where you can actually control and feel and love it. Instead of chaos, you can create peace. You can drown that out with the calmness that you can create with the breath. So, in certain situations, come back to this feeling and utilize it. And always remember it's there because it's your choice and it's always available. There's also knowledge that you can teach yourself by releasing the idea that you, in fact, have seen and know it all. There's power in ignorance, there's power in not knowing what you could learn, and opening your mind and letting the wall down might let in some bad, but guaranteed to let in some good too. So, with being open, you will receive more, and it is your choice to take the good and the bad. It is your choice to react or let yourself learn. Ask yourself why before saying I know. There's always something to learn with each new day and each new second that we have. Every second and every day that we get to have, we should live it in peace and calmness. Strive to take not these seconds for granted. Life is so precious. With each breath, take as deep down as you can. Release all your stress. Feel how you can isolate your peace, how you can make everything in the world go numb to your beck and call. You have the power to do so. As we come back, I want you to hold on to that feeling, peace and calm. So to think of all of this when you start to wonder why or what is going on, losing faith of your own self. With more deep breaths, get to come back with me and open your eyes when you're ready.